Hi, my name is Alan Collins. I founded Student Loan Justice about 12 years ago as a result of seeing the student loan system in this country become a predatory monster. Student loans are the only type of loan that have been specifically and uniquely vacated, stripped of standard bankruptcy protections, statutes of limitations, and other fundamental consumer protections that exist for every other type of loan. And the result has been horrendous. We're seeing people flee the country. We're seeing people even commit suicide as a result of their own predatory student loan debt. There are 44 million people in the country with student loans. 27 million of them are unable to pay down their debt. There's currently nearly 10 million people in default. And I think it's really important that people understand that African Americans are being hit very hard by this predatory lending system. You know, we have seen an explosion in advertisements from these for-profit colleges, and they target minorities, make no mistake. And in particular, they target African Americans. Well, it turns out that the default rate for these for-profit colleges is on the order of 70%. So 70% of the people that go to these for-profit colleges, and a very large spike in them are African Americans, are winding up with a lifelong monstrosity of a loan that won't go away under statute of limitations, under bankruptcy. This is really a debt burden that, and I'll choose my words delicately here, but it really looks like a modern form of indenture. And, you know, I will tread lightly around the topic of slavery, but I have to say, the shadows of slavery cast a long, dark shadow on this student loan program. And, you know, people like Jesse Jackson and others have called attention to this problem to their great credit. However, I have to say that the Black Congressional Caucus has not done nearly enough on this problem. And, you know, again, this is not just a black problem. This is a white problem. This is a lower class, middle class problem. But I can only hope that African American, whether they be church leaders, community leaders, politicians, or just normal people who have felt the sting of this ridiculous lending system on their back, I would hope that we could come together. You know, Black lives matter, there is no doubt. But, you know, black livelihoods really matter. I hope that you all will have a look at our website, studentloanjustice.org. And more than that, I hope that you all will consider supporting our documentary, Scared to Debt, if there's any opportunity to do so. Because if we don't tell this story, it's not going to get told. And that is just the fact of the matter. And so I hope that people of all colors can come together, but particularly African Americans, because they are being absolutely slammed. We'll come together and we can get this done. This is a very relatively simple solution. It starts with the return of bankruptcy protections. But there's a lot more that we need beyond that. But that is certainly the first point, and I hope you can understand that. So again, studentloanjustice.org. The documentary website is scaredtodebtmovie.com. And let's come together and fight this. Thank you.